they answer it yet, or is that coming later? Would you say that that big question is, you know, for other? So where does this lesson fit into what would you imagine coming before and after? And does that big question then cover more than this lesson, or does it? Where does it fit?
You answer.
Yeah, I've been thinking about this big question. I guess this lesson don't answer this big question completely,
Right.
but it gives insight. And so if it's like plus other lessons, then it should be, as I said before, this should be a big question for 3 or 4 lessons, like a
Right.
unit or something.
It's a unit, and it's hard to define what a unit is sometimes because given, you know, the Cold War, you know, what's the Cold War and how many days do you teach it? And so I have to see a unit as maybe a week's worth of work, but it could be 2 to 3 lessons, but there's a reason behind it and you've kind of crafted. So world religions is your unit. It could be 2 or 3 lessons, it could be 5 lessons. So then so if that's your big unit question, which is a pretty cool unit question actually, knowing what you know now and where these guys got to today, what would the lesson question be, or what would you like it to be now?
I would say, first, as I see, this lesson is like introduction and into this unit. So the big question would be something like, what do you know about these religions, or what is known, like naked facts, with what you have without learning, like your prior knowledge about these religions. That could be, I cannot formulate this
Right,
question,
okay.
but that could be the idea of this big question.
Maybe how knowing what you know about the religions, like knowing what are the similarities and differences and how do they interact with each other.
And why did you say similarities and differences? Steve, look at me.
Oh, yes, that was what the sheet was designed to do.
Yeah, because you're moving towards. So what are some of the similarities and differences between some of the key tenets in the world religions? Okay? That takes us right to this. So one of your objectives is then, students will be able to identify key similarities and differences. Right? Because you got it right there. Thanks for looking at me, Steve.
Thank you.
Other clarifying questions? Warm feedback, please.